Day 80 of taking my life back with the carnivore diet. How much have I lost? We are outside today. I was so excited for the first day of fall yesterday, and today it really looks like fall. And I wanted to do a different outdoor location this time, so we are by or near the chicken coop. I'm quite a ways away from it because they do get loud when they know something's going on. So hopefully they won't be doing too much noise making for us. But welcome back. I'm Karyn, and my husband Dan and I are currently on a personal health journey so that we can be healthy when we retire, and we can do a lot of things on our acreage to be more self-sufficient. I am on a carnivore way of eating. Dan is on a ketovore way of eating, and today is the weigh-in day for me. Dan really doesn't need to lose any weight, but I do, and I have a lot to lose. First, I want to apologize to any viewers who were unable to get into the live show this last Wednesday night. We had some technical difficulties. The link didn't work to go live, so the link that we had been advertising wasn't working. So we had to make a new link, and I tried to advertise that real quick, but I think probably some of you missed out, and Greg did say that there were some people waiting to come on over on that other live link. So my apologies. Greg had not experienced that before, and so of course when I'm the guest, that happens. But I have edited that live interview now to cut out the first 6 minutes where we were waiting for people to come on. So now if you were to go back and view that on my channel, you would start right away with the content and not have that 6-minute dead time basically. But speaking of live shows, I'm thinking about doing something on Sundays called Storytime Sundays, where we would talk about people's stories, whether it's your carnivore story, your ketovore story, your homesteading story, what you are doing to become more self-sufficient. I would love to do a story time Sunday. So if you have a camera and you have a microphone and you want to be part of that and want to be a guest on that show, please leave me a comment below, because I would love to get in contact with you and talk to you, maybe schedule a live show coming up on a Sunday. And also give me your feedback. Would that be something that you would find interesting to watch on the weekend on a Sunday? Let me know that also down below. Now I have one more thing that I want to mention before we get into the weight loss for this week and what I've been eating. So I'm sure you can imagine what kind of time it takes to plan videos, shoot videos, and edit videos, and then get them posted. It does take a lot of time, and I've come up with a way that it might be possible for you to help support our channel. I have started a store with Spring, and underneath every single one of my videos, you can see some of the products that I have available right now in that Spring store. It is an apparel basically store. There's a few accessories, but mainly apparel. And it's not going to be all related to the carnivore or ketovore diet. It's also going to have some products available that are related to maybe homesteading, or just some uplifting statements or things that I have come up with. So if you click on one of those items below a video, it will take you to our store on Spring, and you can see it's available in a lot of different colors, but also if you scroll down, you can see that the design is available also on many different products that also have many different color choices. If you want to see all of the designs, just click on apparel at the top of the screen, and you can select what kind of apparel item you are looking for, and then that should show you all of the designs that are available on that type of item. I do have one item available under accessories, and that is some hats. So if you're wanting to do a hat, there you go. And also the saying that I've been doing on our channel, make good things happen for other people. That is also available on a shirt and a hat. So just a little plug, we are only making just a couple of dollars on everything. Now let's talk about my weight loss. My first goal is to lose 50 pounds. And this last week, I lost another 2 pounds. So now my total is 25.7 pounds. I am getting there, slow like a turtle, but getting there. So about a week and a half ago, I decided to cut dairy out of my diet to see how that was affecting things. I do feel like it's helping the inflammation, not having all of the cheese. Maybe not so much reflecting in my weight loss, but I have noticed that things are moving a little better in my lymphatic system. I mean, I can tell a difference. So I'm gonna keep going with the no dairy most of the days. I have added butter back in. I like butter in my coffee in the morning, which I'm still decaf. Got the caffeine challenge till October 5th, no caffeine. How are you doing? Let me know. But any other dairy that I would want to eat, I'm gonna give myself 1 day a week when I can have some cheese. And I think it's probably gonna be on Sunday. That way I can try some different recipes that involve cheese. I feel like cheese is one of those things that will keep me going on this way of eating. It gets pretty hard to come up with variations when it's just meat. Although I love meat and I don't think I'll ever get sick of it, it is nice to have some variation in what you are eating. So what have I been eating over the last week? Well, it's pretty boring except for one thing. I've been eating steak, I've been eating hamburger, and I've been eating some sausage. So those 3 meats are the main 3 meats I've been eating this week. But I did try a recipe that I want to share with you that involves chicken. I made some great tasting chicken nuggets and I want to share the recipe. One of the reasons we're out in front of the chicken coop is when you go to butcher and process a chicken for meat, in our situation, we're butchering and processing hens that are a couple of years old. And so when you do that, if you're not aware, the meat is a little bit tougher. So you need to do things like pressure cooking it or grinding it up for ground chicken. That kind of thing is probably the best. But, ooh, there's bugs out here. What I did was I got out some of the older hen meat from our freezer. I put it in the food processor and blended it all up. So at this point, I basically had ground chicken. And some people would add cream cheese or mozzarella cheese, for example, to this ground chicken before they make this chicken nugget recipe, which I think would be absolutely delicious. But unfortunately, I was not doing any dairy, so I couldn't add any dairy to it. But it was good nonetheless. I added a little bit of salt to it and stirred that in, and then I made just some little like chicken nugget patties. The next step was to mix some ground pork rinds with this Cajun spice. I'm not sure how you say this last name on this spice, but I've always just said Sacheries. Tony Sacheries Cajun spice, which is pretty clean spice, and that's what I use for my breading. So I basically just breaded those chicken nuggets, and then I heated up a pretty good amount of bacon grease in my skillet. Once that got up to temp, I tossed the chicken nuggets in there. They didn't take long at all, 2 minutes per side at the most. Then I pulled those off and had some delicious chicken nuggets. I was really surprised. It was really good. So that is a quick and simple recipe that you might want to try as well. That's my story this week. What's your story this week? Let me know down below. I'd really love to hear how all of you are doing. And don't forget, this week, make something good happen for somebody else. I'll see you next time.